So one of the things I loved about the satellite convention, Space Satellite Convention 2020, was that you were so gracious to invite me to your Hall of Fame event that night. It was very prestigious, and I felt really honored to be there. And
really
I can't even
where
did we
can I interrupt you to talk about your Canadian? I felt very honored to be there.
What's that Canadian?
Canadian.
Was that very Canadian of me? Okay. You guys don't say that?
No, we say honored, but we don't say honored.
Honored. Okay. Got it. See, that's a new word for me. I know about washroom. I don't say washroom anymore. I say toilet or restroom. And I don't say sorry anymore. I say sorry. And I don't say pasta. I say pasta. But now I gotta think about honored.
No, you don't. You could say honored.
I can't reveal my Canadian roots unless I want to. But back to the event. It was awesome because where did we meet? I can't even remember where we met at the convention.
I'm not telling you where we met at the convention, because if I tell you, I was so pathetic. I cannot tell. It was so bad.
No, but you somehow managed to invite me to that event, and I'm trying to remember.
You were at SGX,
right?
Which was this Space Generation Advisory Council gathering you were hosting.
Right. Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I was doing a little
and
my talk.
I met you in the doorway at lunchtime. Everyone was breaking for lunch, and that's going to be the end of that story, right?
Okay. All right. And then you said, "Hey, come to this thing." And it sounded awesome, and I went.
We'll go with that version. Yes, exactly.
Okay. And then when I got there, what was so cool to me is that everyone at that event was a space celebrity. It was like all these people at like the top in the field of their various respective kind of parts of the industry. I remember meeting a gentleman, I can't remember his name, who was in charge of the rocket that launched the Mars mission. There was a launch in July, and he invited me to that launch, and then COVID hit and I couldn't go. And I remember seeing all the people on your Hall of Fame, and then reading up about them in their bios, and I'm like, oh my God, this is mind blowing what these people have accomplished. And it's all kind of like normal people don't know about this. Like people outside the industry have no clue.
Yeah.
So when did you start this? When did you start this Hall of Fame? And who has been to your Hall of Fame that you were most kind of like excited about or starstruck about?
Okay, so the Hall of Fame predates me. The Hall of Fame was launched, I think, in 1985. Okay. And who was I most? Listen, all of them. All of them. Whenever, so I'm the people person, right? And I'm the membership director, and I take a lot of pride in that. But I get so excited when we are honoring people because they're amazing people in our industry. And whenever we have the new class coming in, I'm always just like, wow, these amazing people. But in terms of starstruck, the person I was most starstruck in the industry by I was starstruck by him before he was inducted. He did eventually get inducted into the Hall of Fame, but he was not yet at that stage of it's a long story of me and Mr. Dick Tauber.
Dick Tauber, okay.
Should I tell you the story? This is a funny story.
You should. This is your story. This is what you got to do.
This is the.
I need to know a little bit about Dick Tauber because I don't know.
Okay, so Dick Tauber worked for CNN, And he was
Okay.
one of the most instrumental people in making sure that CNN's business, which was a new business, was satellite news gathering and
Mhm.
24/7 news, right? That had
Nice.
not been done. So he was one of those people who helped make that happen. He was instrumental in keeping their news, their satellite news area robust and financially stable, and etc. But one of my roles in SSPI is to manage chapters, and I was trying to start a chapter in Atlanta. And everybody said, well, if you want to start a chapter in Atlanta, what you have to do is you have to talk to Dick Tauber. And I was like, okay, who is Dick Tauber? How do I find him? And like this went on for like months. No matter who we called and said, we want to start a chapter in Georgia, so you have to talk to Dick. So, okay. Get to another convention. This was now at the Jacob Javits Center in New York. And we're all sitting around talking about this upcoming potential Georgia chapter. And I'm super excited about it. This is me kind of becoming a little bit more mature and being out in the world a little bit more as a membership director. And I'm starting this chapter. And all of a sudden, someone says, oh, there goes Dick. He's right there. Let's grab him now. So they say, Dick, we're starting a chapter in Georgia. Do you want to help? And Dick says, no, fuck you.
So Dick doesn't mince words, is what we're saying. Gotcha.
Okay. If
Straight
you could
shooter.
have imagined my whole
From the hip.
career like falling apart in that 2 sentences, I was like, this is like my next thing that I'm supposed to be doing. And
like, oh hell no, I don't want to help. What even made you think I wanted to help? Got it. Yeah, okay.
And he stops off like, I have no time to talk to you, none of you. I'm leaving. And I'm like, and then he spins around, and Dick was a robust person. And so him spinning around is a sight to see. He spins around. He says, oh, here's a lady's face that I've never seen before. Who are you? And I said, hello, Mr. Tauber, I'm Tamara. And you definitely want to do the chapter this time with me. And he says, why? He says, because you're going to have me. And he said, okay, we'll do it. And
that's it? What did you have, like a Men in Black pen, or like some Jedi mind wiping power? Like, you want to start a chapter.
You want to start the chapter.
I am the membership director you're looking for.
I'm going to be the person I'm going to be the difference this time. And
wow.
Yeah, and we did. And we started that chapter.
I applaud you. Well done. Well done.
I adored Dick Tauber, adored him. He was awful. He was always that way. But yeah.
But he helped get it going. That's good.
That's right.
That's good. And it speaks about your powers of persuasion. So that's great.
Or something.
That's something. That's awesome.
I was like, you listen, when you're back
and then
against the wall.
eventually, Mr. Tauber got inducted into the SSPI Hall of Fame. That's right. That's very cool.